All right, welcome everybody. Love it. Love seeing people literally all over the world getting on. Well, my name is Michelle O'Neill, and I'm actually the founder of the Legacy Builders program. So excited to share with you why now is such a great time for you to launch and grow your own online business even if you have no experience or even if you tried things before. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to break down this information for you, and you're going to walk away again with some really great information. And my main goal with you tonight is you have clarity. You understand exactly what it takes for you to launch and grow your own online business. And we're going to be talking about the 2 hour workday. As a mom, this was something that was so important to me. I did not want to trade time for dollars. I was burned out on that. So you're going to learn today how busy families are building real income without losing family time. So let me start with asking you a question, okay? And that question is, if I told you that you could build an income in just 2 hours a day, would you want to know how? Let me know in the comments, yes or no, because I will share with you. I came from the network marketing world. If you guys know anything about network marketing, you have to trade time for dollars. If I wasn't trying to find customers, I wasn't making money. So when I heard in the digital space that you could work just a few hours a day and generate an income, I said, no way. I said, not possible, because I had my old limiting beliefs. And so I'm sharing with you today. I'm going to break down that 2 hour workday because the moment somebody shared it with me, it just made complete sense. And it's been a game changer because I'm sharing with you this system is engineered for freedom, not for busyness. The goal wasn't to create a program for you to work harder. My friend, the goal was to create a program for you to work smarter. I've taken this information in this program and I've been able to build a 7 figure income by making my family come first. And that's what I'm sharing. As a matter of fact, my grandchildren are heading up here. I'm at my place in Dallas, and we're going to go shopping. I'm taking them to water parks this week, and we're doing fun things that there's no way I could have done before, because if I was doing those things, I wouldn't be able to make money. So I'm sharing with you a system that I started with 0 followers. So if you're listening to me right now and you don't even have followers, or you don't even know if you want to build on your own social media, you don't have to. I started with a brand new account. And I'm going to share that with you. Okay, you're going to learn all that today. And the mission is to help parents build freedom-based businesses. I didn't want to build a business to be busy. I wanted to build a business to be free. You're going to hear from real people today with real results. I love this. Logan works a full-time job. He's a busy dad of 4. He just posted this a few days ago. He had another $1,400 come in while he was spending time with his daughter. In 2 weeks, as a full-time dad, he's made an additional $7,800 around his family. Let me ask you, if you could build an income and in 2 weeks make an extra 7,800 around your family, would you want to do it? Well, that's what you're going to learn. And we have Cindy here. She goes, waking up to 1,400 never gets old. Now, how did she wake up to 1,400? Because she didn't have to do the work. You're going to learn how she didn't have to do the work. This, my friends, is the game changer. So I want to share with who this ecosystem is for. And this is what I'm going to talk to you about, an ecosystem that gives you time and freedom. It's for busy families that are juggling work-life balance and just don't have enough energy to add more. You'll love this. It's for busy professionals. People that are professionals are able to work this in just the nooks and crannies of their busy lifestyle. And if you're an absolute beginner, that's okay. You're actually going to hear from a beginner how she literally was going to build this business completely faceless, and she ended up being able to take what she learned in here and make 6 figures with zero experience. You're going to be able to hear her story today. And you're going to get clarity. That's really my goal. I want you to walk away here with understanding what it takes to start and launch an online business where you do not get burned out, where you do not want to quit. So here's the shift going on. And here's why you want to look into digital revenue, because that's what we're talking to you about, how to make money in the digital space. Here's the old way. On the left side is the old way. You need an audience. You need a massive following to establish an email list, right? Because sometimes you guys think, gosh, I don't want to have a huge following. I don't want to be no influencer. You don't have to. All you need is a proven automated capture system. And I'm going to show that to you. time. You used to think, gosh, if I want to make money, it's going to take years. It's going to take a lot of time, and it's going to take a lot of grinding to even make the first dollar. With the right system, you can produce income within weeks. We actually have a launch to profit in 7 days inside our program. And oh, hard complexity. You used to have to master complicated tech setup and coding and integrations. Now you can get a pre-built automated system that handles the heavy lifting for you. I have to share this with you. I don't like tech. I do not want to learn tech. I just wanted to learn how to have an automated system that was freely out there working for me 24/7. We call it our freedom machine. And lifestyle, the old way to make money, mostly if you're older like me, it was the hustle, the grind. We didn't have the resources and the tools like we do today. Today, systems work in the background and you can reclaim your time. I'm telling you right now, there is a better way. But you need to see what's happening, and the market window is wide open right now. Do you guys realize there's 5.3 billion people online globally right now? And the online sales are projected to be 6.3 million for sales online. Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. How many of you put in the chat have bought something online this year? Put yes or no. Yes, me, yes, yes. So how many of you this month? It's only the 14th of the month. How many of you bought something online this month? I have. I got 3 Amazon packages today. It's the new normal. Here's the part that I love though. You actually can build a business in this wide open market with a 2-hour workday model that actually works. And it works in such a massive market. Sometimes when you see a big market like this, you think you got to work really, really hard. Millions right now are actively searching for ways to earn money online. The audience that needs a solution is larger now than it ever has been at any point in history. Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. How many of you have searched how to make money online? I know I did. If I go back to 2022, I searched, I Googled, I watched so many YouTube videos to the point, you guys, I was so confused. I was like, maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe it's because I'm an introvert. How many of you have ever had stinking thinking and limiting beliefs and you started believing what you were telling yourself? It's discovering this digital marketing blueprint that completely changed everything for me. And I want to introduce you to the beginner-friendly freedom system. 3 steps, 1 system, income on autopilot. Step 1, you have to have something to sell. You realize no matter what you decide, if you want to make money from home, if you want to make money online, you have to have something to sell. Okay, something that is very important. And if you do something digital, which you're going to learn why, the smartest thing you can do, no matter what you're selling, no matter what you do, is add something digital. Step 2, the audience. If you have something to sell, and then you have to have somebody to sell it to. We live in a digital world today where you can use social media and a free ad strategy to attract customers to you. So no bothering friends and family to build a business. And next is the automations. You literally can build a business without ever hearing the word no. You can build a business without having to find customers. How many of you would like to build a business and never have to bother a friend and family to make money? Yeah, that's what you have here. That's me. I was sick and tired of DMing people. I was sick and tired of having to bother friends and family. When I learned these 3 steps, it changed everything. So let's go ahead and start with step 1, the right offer. The old traditional way is you got to manufacture, and then you have to get inventory. There's shipping logistics, you have customer returns, and you have a tiny profit. I know when I used to sell network marketing products, I love the products. I still take them today. Matter of fact, I just got done drinking one of them. I would make $24. Sometimes I would spend hours direct messaging somebody back for $24. Well, you know what? Nobody ever showed me the math. So let me just give you an example. If I wanted to make $24 and make 6 figures selling a $24 product, do you guys realize I would need 4,166 customers? That's why people think it's hard to make money. They're looking at the volume. It's not volume you need, it's the right system. When you look at digital products, master resale rights, what that means, it's digital. So there's not all those expenses like you have in a traditional business. So digital product equals 100% profit. There's no splitting the margins. You literally, there's zero tech required. You just connect your system, payments drop directly to your bank account. Digital fulfillment, it's a global business. No returns because it's digital. And you instantly can make up to $100 or $1,400. If you make $1,400 off of a customer, which is our number one selling product, by the way, let me share with you. Do you realize all you would need is 72 customers to make six figures? Would you rather get 4,166 customers to make six figures or 72? This is the difference. This is what people are learning. They're like, whoa, 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 I can build a digital business and only need 72 customers to make six figures, or I can keep on grinding in the e-commerce industry and need thousands and thousands of customers. Big difference. And you know what? You don't need to create anything from scratch. You can plug in and be ready to sell immediately. Now, step two, the audience. This is the part, you guys, I have to share with you. I was nervous, but I got excited. Here's why I was nervous. The thought of doing videos every day, I was like, I don't want to. But then I was like, but wait, I got to get customers. And I definitely don't want to have to direct message people and spend hours in DMs. I definitely didn't want to bother friends and family. So when I learned that I could create short form videos, oh gosh, did you see what just happened? Are you guys still there? Oh my gosh, Selena's doing it again. Okay, hold on. Where did it go? I just lost my entire presentation. Holy moly. Well, gosh, I love technology when it works. I don't know where it went. Hold on. Okay. Can you guys see me? Yes, can you see me? Okay. I found it. Woohoo! See, that was just above my tech ability right there, but I did figure it out. So here's something. Oh my gosh, now I got to go back to that slide. Yes, right here. So when I realized that I no longer had to direct message people to make money, I could literally create a brand new business account and build a business and just create content that my perfect customer would want to hear. I actually fell in love with doing it. It was really fun. A few short form videos a day is all I had to do. Videos a day kept the bill collectors away. It was really cool. Now I pre-schedule my content. I don't do it every day anymore. I call batch create content. I loved it. Here's another strategy that I loved. And I love the fact that we can use free ads. Is high traffic ads that you can post for free on the World Wide Web. I'd spend 30 minutes a day doing that. So I didn't have to even create content on social media. What happens is my short form videos and my free ads would draw traffic back to my automated system. My automations does the rest of the work, does the selling, does the sharing, does the sorting, does the follow up and follow through for me. And that is the automated system. We call it our freedom machine. Traffic gets there through our capture page automatically. And then what happens is it develops the know, like, and trust. Matter of fact, let me ask you guys a question. How many of you are on somebody's email list? How many of you read an email today? How many of you read an email today? Yes, right. How many of you are on here because of an email? It works. There is, how many people do we have on here now? 188 people on here because our system works. And you know what I love? Like, it's on their phone. So at any time they can look at their phone and one of your emails can show up. And what are you doing when this is showing up? The things that you need to do, the things that you love to do. How many of you ever bought something online because of an email? Like the other day, I received something from Amazon and I was like, oh yeah, I went in and bought it. They reminded me. Shein clothing does that to me all the time. And then I'll send it to my daughter. I'm like, do you need anything? Let's make an order. Emails work. And that's what we teach you. We teach you how to build a successful business using emails just by getting attention through social media and through free ad strategies. And then you have passive conversions, which means sales can generate for you 24/7. The system works for you while you live your life. So you can earn income even when you're sleeping. And that's what we love. And by the way, this system, there's no monthly expenses to run this business. Here's a great example. Lulama, $1,400 while laying in bed. But I want to read what she said. I woke up to $1,400 and had a $300 sale yesterday with power outage for nearly 20 hours. A total of $1,700 in less than 24 hours. Without doing anything, she didn't even have power. If you live in South Africa, you know what she's talking about. That's the power. If she wouldn't have had automations and if she would have had to get on the phone with somebody, she wouldn't have made $1,700. That's what you have here. I love this. You're actually going to hear from Natasha, you guys, and she was celebrating the fact that one of her customers, they got their first customer of $1,400 and got their business in profit mode. And that's what we love. I love to see the duplication of this. Now, I want to talk to you guys because you're here to learn about this 2-hour workflow. I want to simplify things for you, right? So 30 minutes copying, paste, and free ads. Some people do the free ads. Some people go live. It's up to you. I'm just sharing with you exactly what I did when I started that created momentum to grow my email list. 30 minutes posting free ads, then 60 minutes creating content. I would do like a 7-second video to like a 30-second video and a 1-minute video. That's it. And that's what you learn. We teach you an attraction marketing strategy to attract customers to you. And then your email is going to grow from that point. So you're going to spend 30 minutes responding to comments and emails. That's it. These are your income producing activities. That's a total of 2 hours. You can do 30 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here. It's the blueprint that keeps you consistent without burnout. That's what we want. We don't want you working really, really hard for a week or two, then getting burned out. We just want consistent work. And when I heard about this, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. If I can master getting my income producing activities done in 2 hours a day, that gives me 22 hours a day to do the things that I love. And so what I want to do real quick before I introduce you to this, I just want to show you what our community looks like, okay? And I want to show you what the automated system looks like. So let me find this here. This is actually a pre-built system that you get, okay? If you guys know anything about website development, if you had somebody build this, you're probably talking, because as many pages as it is, $7,000 to $8,000 to build this. And then you don't even know if it's going to convert. You actually get a pre-built website. You have a one-time investment after you buy the program of $69 or $39 for this. Depends on what program you want to get. It's pre-built, it's proven, it's ready to go. You even get the ability, I'll show you, to personalize it with your information. At any time, anybody can, there's tons of testimonials to show our system works. This is why it's so converting, because we have over 60,800 people that are part of this program because of this. But it's all here for you. It's ready to go. Ready to go. You literally can launch your business today. Some people get this website set up in 2 to 3 hours, some people 4. You could have your business up and going by tomorrow if you really wanted to. When I heard that I could literally have a digital online business out there working for me, I was like, let's go. So that is what you get. This is exactly what it looks like, okay? So it's pre-built, proven, ready to go. It's not like, could it work? So I want to introduce you to the Legacy Builders program. It's everything you need in one place. Now, here's something that we've done, and here's why. One of the questions I've gotten, I've been in the digital space since 2022. One of the biggest questions I have ever received was, when are you going to launch your program in Spanish? So we launched our program in Spanish. Now, do I speak Spanish? No, but millions and millions and millions of people do. So this unlocks a global business in 2 different languages. When you get the Legacy Builders program, you literally get a complete business in a box, 100% profit. It unlocks affiliate income streams as well. It unlocks reoccurring income streams, and it unlocks brand deals and UGC training. You get done for you pre-built funnels and email automations. You actually get AI content training and ChatGPT training. Matter of fact, we are doing an AI training live inside our program on Thursday to show you how to create carousels and content picture posts that don't look AI generated, that look more natural and more human. These are training that you get being part of our program. And you get a to scale roadmap to help you achieve 6 and 7 figures. Here is why this is so important. When you unlock with the Legacy Builders program, you can unlock $1,400 commissions, 900, 600, 300, and 100 in Spanish and in English. So 10 income streams. If you do the math, that's over 6,600 products you get the resale rights on that unlock immediately for you. And you can be learning how to earn other incomes as well. Here's why you want to do something in the digital e-learning industry. For one, you get to make 100% of the profits. Just a second. I thought I disabled the doodlers. Okay, anyway, you're going to make 100% of the profits, right? And here's what else I love. It's the fastest growing industry out there. So no matter if you sell something and make $20 or $50 or $1,400, it's the same work. So doesn't it make sense to do the work and make one customer be worth $1,400? That's the high income producing activities that you learn how to generate that without a large overhead. Like you literally can build a business. I think your email list is like $99 or $9 a month to have a professional email is really the only expense you have to build this business after your one-time investment for your program and your one-time investment for your website fee. That's it. Most people spend more than $9.99 on gas going to their job in a month to make their boss richer. So I love the fact it's minimal expenses. Here's something else I love. Kelly, that is inside our program, she is a stay-at-home homeschooling mom. She has 11 kids. She built a homeschooling program based off of the education she learned inside the program. She's been averaging about 860 a day. She goes, I had to disappoint my husband and let him know I only made 497 yesterday. And she's been doing that for over 2 weeks off of a $47 digital product, off of the skills she learned. So yes, we are going to help you have high income producing skills immediately, but we're also going to show you how to add additional income streams. And you're never alone, my friend. You get to be part of our digital growth community of over 60,000 people. And I'll share with you, when we launched our program, the first 10 months, the community members did over $29 million. That was $29 million into the community pockets. Matter of fact, I want to show you the program real quick, what the community looks like. This is what you get to be part of when you join our program. Like over 60,000 people inside of it. Okay. I want to kind of share with you a little bit. You can see people celebrating each other's success, but here's what I love. I want to show you how huge this is, how we're so global. This is us all over the world. These are community members. You can see that we are literally all over the world. But here's what I love. I'm in the United States, and if you look, there's not a lot of people in the United States. That's how wide open this is, no matter where you live. Look, South Africa, I think there's more in South Africa almost than there is in the United States. South Africa is just completely on fire. Look at Canada. There's hardly anybody in Canada, and we have one self-made millionaire in Canada and 4 six-figure income earners in Canada. And there's not even 2,000 people in Canada, right? So I'm telling you guys, it's an unscratched territory. But look at this. You literally can get people from literally all over the world. How cool is that? I just wanted to show you that. Here's some additional trainings that you get inside our community, right? Here's that AI training that we're doing. There's Legacy Builders training live every week that I do with you. We have tech calls on Tuesdays to help you. So yes, you're in business for yourself, but you're never in business by yourself. Okay, that is something that was so important, was to I didn't want to create a course. I wanted to create an interactive program where you always can be growing. You always can be learning new skills so you can pay more bills. That was very important. So let's build your foundation for freedom. And here's how it starts. We start you with unlocking immediately income streams up to $1,400. Do you realize all you need is 6 customers a month to make a 6-figure a year income? Just 6 customers a month. If you just focus on that. Here's one of the first things I like to do with you is I like for you to cover your biggest expense, which is your rent or your mortgage. Most people tell me 1 to 2 customers a month would cover that. Matter of fact, let me know in the comments, how many $1,400 customers would you need on a monthly basis to cover your biggest expense, your rent or your mortgage? Yeah, look at that. 1, 2. So imagine if you learn to just get 2 customers a month, your biggest expense is paid for. What would you have to do to go to your job right now and be like, what do I need to do? How many more hours do I need to work to have my biggest expense covered? Imagine learning how to do this just with a 2-hour workflow. Because if you can start getting 2 customers a month, my friend, you can soon get 4 customers a month. Then you can soon work up to 6. It's the same activities. You just need to do it long enough. This is what we absolutely love. Now, there's actually 5 different ways to get started. And many people are like, why do you offer 5 different programs? Why? Because we want to meet you where you're at. We understand that not everybody has the same goals, the same dreams, different countries, the same budget. Again, our best value, our number one selling is the 1,400 unlocks 10 income streams. We do have the launch pad that still unlocks 1 income stream, teaches you the free ad strategy, and gives you the automated system, right? You start learning digital marketing. The passive income, the passive daily pay income blueprint gives you everything, the Launchpad plus 2 income streams, and you start learning replacement income strategies. The digital mastery gives you everything these get, plus you get a 6-figure blueprint. This is where you start unlocking UGC and brand deals. And then the Legacy Builders program gives you everything these get, plus 4 income streams, plus you get to unlock multiple income streams as well. The Legacy has every single one of them, plus unlock 10 income streams, unlock Spanish and English, and unlock the AI most innovative training that we continue to add on and be innovative. So there's many different ways to get started. And I'm going to share with you, because we are inside of a promotion right now. We have 11K in 30-day promotion where we're teaching you step by step. It's right here, how to make 11K in 30 days. So that's one of the very first things that you're going to do when you get started. You're literally going to get in here and start with day 1. They're super short videos. It literally walks you through exactly what you need to make 11K in 40 days. Can you imagine learning how to make 11K in 40 days? How would that change your life? 11K in 30 days. And if you do that every 30 days, well, that's one of the first things we're going to help you do. But I got to share with you, because you are getting ready to get started during my birthday month. So we just launched a birthday promotion where you guys have the ability, when you get started on the bundle pack, you get your name in a drawing. And when we hit 56 members, you literally are in a drawing to win $1,000. So you are a chance of 1 out of 56 to win $1,000. Not only do you get the ability to have one drawing to win $1,000, the community member does as well. So let's say you get started today and you share this with somebody and you get a customer, your name is in both drawings. You have the potential to win $2,000. But that's not it. We're doing a birthday giveaway. We're doing weekly prizes. This week is a free iPad. This one to share with you, just the last 2 days is all we've had this program going on. And this is how many new families have already got started. Is this not absolutely amazing, right? So we are doing a weekly drawing on Sunday. It will be announced who wins the iPad, and then I will be sharing what the next drawing giveaway is. So not only do you have the ability to get prepared to set yourself up for success so you can leave a legacy, you get your name in a drawing for $1,000 cash and a free iPad. So never been a better time to get started building a business. So what I want to do real quick is, the amount of people isn't that in 2 days, you guys, that's just 2 days. That tells you the timing is right, because those could be your customers getting started from you. Same website, same training. You just got to be willing to want to go through it. I was so excited to learn these skills. You know why? Because I was sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I was sick and tired of not being able to do the things I wanted to do. I learned high income producing skills that nobody can ever take away from me. It's what's leaving a legacy for my family. And I invite you to do that as well. Now, what I want to do is I want to invite Natasha to come on and share with us. Let me find her ear real quick here. Hey, there you are. Okay, Natasha, you should be able to unmute. I'm looking for you.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, thank you so
Hi.
much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me. And my name's Natasha, and I am watching you live from Melbourne in Australia. It is Wednesday morning. So, just a little bit about me, and this dates back way before Legacy Builders. Back in 1999, I made a decision that literally changed my life. I enrolled in a cabin crew preparation course that I found online, and I didn't know the course creator. And that one decision, that one investment in myself gave me a legacy in aviation of more than 20 years. After I left the aviation industry, um, I found myself asking the same question that many people ask one chapter closes. What's next? I tried different things. I tried MLMs. I tried drop shipping. I tried other opportunities where I invested a lot of time and money and I hardly made anything back. And I wasn't getting the results. So there were plenty of online programs out there, but why did I choose the Legacy Builders program? For me, it came down to a number of things. It came down to it was beginner friendly. I was a flight attendant. I didn't know anything about tech. I didn't have to create my own product. You make 100% profit and you didn't have to bother friends and family. And it also gave me the confidence to create content and attract my perfect customer. And I didn't have to create my own product from scratch. And I knew that this was a proven product. So, having tried other business models, I knew that if I made one sale, one customer, my business was in profit mode. I'd never heard of anything like that before. I learned how to build an email list, as Michelle mentioned, and communicate online with confidence. Those skills gave me, again, the confidence to build something that had been on my heart for years. So I have created my own online community where today I help aspiring cabin crews stand out in a very competitive recruitment process for airline recruitment. So my answer's simple. The Legacy Builders program gave me a place to start. It gave me practical skills and the confidence to build something that I own. It's completely mine. Just like that one decision to enroll in that cabin crew course back in 1999 years ago, investing and backing in myself helped me start building my next chapter. Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, I love that. And I love the fact your post the other day where you said one of your customers is already duplicating the process as well. And I love that. But I love the fact that you've taken the skills. Yeah, you sell the program because you guys, every single one of you promote something that you like. If I want to watch something on Netflix, I'll just go to Facebook and people tell me what series to watch, right? People refer people to something all the time. They just don't get paid for it. So I love, Natasha, that not only did you take the program and you sell it to serve people, but you also been able to take the skills and unlock multiple income streams. And that's exactly what the program is for. So proud of you. And thank you so much for sharing. I love that. Yeah, it's high income producing skills that you can take and do anything with. Now, what I want to do next is I want to take it to Christina because when she heard about this program, she had zero experience. So for those of you listening, like, I don't have any experience. Can I do this? Christina, I'm going to let you take it away, my friend.
Thank you, Michelle.
Hello.
Hi, thank you. I still get really shocked when you ask me to do this because I really feel like I'm nobody special, fancy, perfect. I am literally a regular stay-at-home mom. And if you don't know my story, I've been a stay-at-home mom for about 16 years now. My husband, he has always worked. He's been the breadwinner. And I've been a stay-at-home mom, always trying a side hustle. I was trying to always find a way to bring some kind of money in because it wasn't enough for me just to be home and watch him work all the time. So I tried side hustles. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you can probably relate to that. Side hustle after side hustle. I babysat kids, and then I actually taught myself how to bake cookies. And I would literally work 14-hour days sometimes on these cookies, like super detailed cookies, to make an extra $30 or $40. I was making like $4,000 a year working 14-hour days because of the cost of supplies to run my little baking business at home. So being a stay-at-home mom, I got tired of doing that. My kids were all at school, my husband's at work, and I'm like, what are you going to be when you grow up? Like, I needed to figure something else out. I had already spent $30,000 in nursing school before I became a stay-at-home mom. But I quit when I became a stay-at-home, or when I had my first baby. I quit. I quit nursing school, $30,000 down the drain, busted my butt on these side hustles. It was just never enough. So a little over a year ago, I was searching for a remote job. I never in my wildest dreams thought about making money online. It never even crossed my brain at all because I mean, I didn't even really care much about social media. There's a lot of drama and some negativity on social media. So I was never like, oh, let me make money online. Like, never crossed my mind. Searching for a remote job, thought about another side hustle or going back to nursing school, but I didn't want to work 13-hour days and miss my kids growing up. So by the grace of God, I don't even know how this happened. I was just randomly scrolling on Facebook and a random stay-at-home mom was talking about making $900 days. And she was milking her cows, making $900 milk money. And I was just like, that's crazy. And I kind of passed past it. And I'm like, that's not real. That's too good to be true. Just good for her, but I don't know anything about this. So it kept popping up in my feed. So I asked her for information. I got inside of her email list, like you're talking about, and she kept sending me emails about this. She invited me for one of these webinars. I listened to the replay and I was just shocked. I was blown away. I heard another man in our community talk about being coachable, being consistent, not quitting on yourself. And that's all that it really took in order to see some success. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know anything about this. My husband was really skeptical about it, but something about it, something about the information, it spoke to my heart. And I'm like, what do I have to lose here? We're already paycheck to paycheck broke. We're already in the negative almost every single weekend. We're already in debt for the last 18 years that my husband and I have been together. So what do I have to lose? So I jumped in on a payment plan because I couldn't afford to do it as a broke and stressed stay-at-home mom. Followed the steps. I mean, I got started because I saw this random lady making milk money saying, hey, you don't even have to show your face. If you want to make money online, you can do free ads. And I knew nothing about free ads, but you didn't have to show your face. And she said you could post faceless content on social media. I wanted to do that because I didn't like my voice and I didn't want my sister-in-laws or family or friends to see me talking about making money online. It wasn't something I was excited about, but I was excited about what the possibility of this could be. I jumped into this program and the training is what peeled back the insecure layers of me. And what I saw, what was happening inside this program, stay-at-home moms making $5,000 weeks, sometimes $10,000 weeks, and just people making real life-changing money. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just have to, I don't care if my face is out there. I just want to do it. So I started doing it. I posted it. It was not pretty at first. I got more confident the more I plugged in. And I literally, Michelle, every single day, she gives us a 5-minute long video that you just follow and you listen and you implement and you do what she says. And she's helping you grow confidence and grow in the online space to actually like make a life-changing income. So sorry, I'm long-winded here, but 2 weeks into doing it, following the steps, $900 hit my bank account at 4:30 in the morning, making my husband coffee. I was in profit mode. A couple days later, it happened again. And now, like, when I got in this community, I saw people making 6 figures and I'm like, that's insane. Like, that's really cool. It got me excited, but it was never going to happen to me. And I was okay with that. I wanted $1,000 a month. I was not looking for 6-figure income. And it happened. It happened by following the steps, plugging in, getting better, implementing and doing what is taught inside the community. So one of my most favorite experiences, I don't think I've ever shared it on one of these calls, is when my husband actually, so I'm a stay-at-home mom and the screenshots, when your phone makes $900 or $1,400 in your sleep, or when you're making your kids dinner or painting your toenails or just living your life, being able to screenshot that and send it to my husband, who I used to nag because he spent $40 on a t-shirt that I knew we could not afford. He worked really, really hard, and I hated feeling so crummy about myself, not being able to help him pay the bills and spoil him for a change. So that's the main reason why I got started doing this. But my husband actually was holding my phone, looking at something for me on my phone one night, and it gives me goosebumps. He's on my phone, and yeah, I see you, Jason. He's on my phone, and I'm having him pick out dress colors for something I wanted to buy. And all of a sudden a $1,400 hits my phone, and he's seen it happen before several times. I mean, a 6-figure income is crazy, But him holding the phone and seeing that $1,400, and he looks at me and he holds the phone up, and just the look on his face, seeing it in real life, it never, ever, ever gets old. When your number one product and customer could be $1,400, it does not take a lot to make a lot of money. And a few in some day, like a couple in one night, a couple in one day, while you're at baseball, while you're cooking dinner, while you're showering, sleeping, like there's nothing like it. And then this community too. It's just, I have more friends inside this community that I talk to. These people want to see you succeed. They want better out of your life, out of their life. It's just being surrounded by all of these positive, influencing people. So, and you created all this, Michelle. I am so appreciative. Like, you have kept me home. I've been able to create a full-time income as a stay-at-home mom without having to go get that job that I know that I did not want. So thank you so much for everything.
Thank you so much for sharing. And you guys, she's actually going to be doing a training inside our community. We're going to get a call scheduled so she can really do a beginner-friendly training, helping you guys launch and grow your business. And that is what I love about our community, right? Because you get to be part of the program, and then you get to learn from all of the people having success. Speaking of that, Daryl, I'm gonna have him take it away, you guys. He's going to be doing another training, I think, like in about 2 weeks inside the program as well. He is, I think, what, $250,000 away from 6 figures, you guys. So Daryl, I'm gonna let you take it away.
Okay, so first of all, I want to say, I know Christina said something about it's because of you that she gets to stay at home. Well, it's because of you because I get to stay at home too. I don't have to be out there working on either. Guys, appreciate you. I want to piggyback real quick on what who was that? I think it was gosh, who was that just? Oh, Christina. So she said something about her husband saw her, he had her phone, she was picking out colors, and he saw that commission come in. And again, there's nothing like it in real life. I mean, in real time. It kind of reminds me, this just happened yesterday. I am actually responding to someone in my community, and I'm just responding to the message, and just right while in mid messaging, 1,400 just pops across, and I'm just like, man, like this is like it just doesn't get any better, guys. There's no better feeling, you know. And anyway, that's just a normal thing, you know, not every day, but man, that feeling never gets old. But guys, I'm Daryl Hanna. I've been with this program. Tomorrow will mark 2.5 years on the dot that I have been doing the program. Prior to me doing this, guys, before I even came online, I was just a regular blue collar factory worker, just probably like your dad or your grandpa, going to work, working long hours, coming home dirty, dusty, musty, everything else, just trying to put food on the table for the family, paying bills. And at the end of the week, you probably got $30 left if you're lucky. That was just my life. 12-hour days, broke, stressed out, borderline alcoholic, working just to pay bills, exhausted, no family time, just the typical blue collar life in America that they call, this is the land of the free and the home of the rich. This is what's called living. And after giving a job my whole life, basically thinking I got job security, I'm getting pats on the back. I was a three-time employee of the month. The same people that patted me on the back and gave me high fives and Christmas dinners and cookouts and hot dogs came in the middle of December, came in and called me to the office and told me they decided to move it in another direction. And in the department that I was over, me and those 7 people were not going, you know. And you think you've been in a job for all these years, and you think you got seniority, they're going to move you somewhere. Yeah, they did move me somewhere. They moved me right out the door, outside the fence. And I caught myself because that was my only, and I always say this, that one of the biggest mistakes I have ever made to this date is just having one stream of income. You don't really realize how dangerous it is. And because we think these jobs care about us. And I caught myself that one stream of income, didn't have no emergency fund, no money in the bank. I was still living paycheck to paycheck anyway. Hit on hard times and spent 3 weeks, got away from my family I spent 3 weeks in the home sleeping in my car, out in parks, Walmart parking lots, Hardee's parking lots. I can go even deeper than that before I spent another 11 and a half, 12 months in a homeless shelter. And it was at that moment while I was in the homeless shelter, I basically just told myself, I'm just never going to put myself in a position where somebody else who really don't even know me personally can just jump up at any given time and can just take my only income that I got to take care of my 7-year-old daughter, my 9-year-old son. Like, I'm just never going to do that. And I knew I had to go get another job. But in the homeless shelter, I went on that laptop and I typed in how to make money online. I didn't say, hey, where's the next welding job at? I wanted real freedom. I was willing to learn, and I didn't want to punch no clock. I wanted to have ownership, and I realized the only way I'm going to be able to make real money and be able to travel and just have, have anything in the bank outside of getting my check and paying the bills, and I got $60 in there every week for years. I need something else. And I came online, make a long story short, 2.5 years ago, guys, when I was a life insurance agent. Say again, love helping people, but just a dead end job with no growth, no nothing for me anyway. I came across a Facebook post. A lady was talking about how she asked a question about generating like $600 in 2 hours or something. I got the information. I seen Michelle talking on the videos. The first time I ever seen Michelle. And the crazy part about it, I almost didn't watch the video. But I watched the video. I just loved some of the stuff that she was saying. 100% profit. She was showing some of the stuff in the community. I'm thinking like, bro, this is crazy, right? And make a long story short, God, I just joined. I joined that program at one of the darkest moments in my life. I didn't even have any money. Wouldn't even have no food in the house. My wife's car was about to get repo. We were about over $7,000 in monthly expenses and only had $4,500 of incoming bills. It was, my daughter wouldn't even stand at home. She was staying with her friends because we didn't have food in the house. I told my wife, I said, I'm going to join this program, and she gave me pushback. Because she was like, oh, you in these programs. And because I'm just a risk taker. And I understand, guys, successful people are risk takers. When you have it in your mind, you just have to go get it. And it's not always going to be easy. But I joined that program. I was told myself, I was already online. I was doing affiliate marketing, building big teams, not making no money because they was falling off. I feel like I was just wasting my time. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to untrain myself because I never heard of digital marketing. I'm just going to untrain myself and learn. I'm just a country boy in Tennessee, guys. There's nothing special about me, right? Just a factory worker. I just plugged in. I got my pen and my paper. I want to show you how simple this is. This is what I've done. Now, I'm not speaking for anybody else. Plugged in. I hit play on those videos. If you can hit play, you can make money. You can learn the skills. And I just watched everything, took notes, and then I just started implementing stuff. I stayed consistent. In 6 weeks, after having a job for 3 years, I was able to quit the job from the skills that I've learned. And I've made some pretty good income. I've been able to launch my own community, but I've helped people make 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. I have helped them, guys, because I have a passion for helping. And I understand it is the skills that's going to get you there. It would have taken me, and again, just what I made last month, it would have taken me at least 6.5 months to make that work in my life insurance job. And I was able to do that working from home. My wife has not had a job since we relocated up here, almost 8 months. She hasn't had to work a job because I have the skills that I have learned from this program has allowed us both to get all our bills paid on time. I pay practically all my bills on the first of every month. That's something I never would have even been thought possible for a kid who's from a little small town in Missouri who grew up in the projects. I say that, guys, because right now, we have an 11-day and 30 days. I joined during a time we were doing a 30-day, a 30K in 90 days, similar, just different amount. The things that you're just going to learn over here, guys, it's just, you don't like it. Again, it just baffles me that the income that people don't understand they can generate online. When I sat there and watched Wendy make over 6 figures just the other month, I mean, it still just shocks me. Right? Because she probably just considers herself as a regular grandma, like I consider myself just an old blue collar factory worker. Like Michelle probably just considers herself a mom and a grandma in Kansas. Guys, we're just regular people like you. There's no difference. No, I'm not special. I get up and brush my teeth and scratch my head and do all the same stuff everybody else do. But I don't want to work a job. I don't want to be working until I'm 60 years old. And I want to share this one more time and I'm getting off. I was on a coaching call today, Michelle, with a lady doing a coaching call. She was 67 years old. She was taking care of her elderly mom. She was on Social Security, right? Small Social Security check. It's so small, I'm not even going to say it. But for extra money at 67, she was riding a bus, making $40 a day, trying to take care of her mom with her Social Security, behind on bills. I'm talking about just literally stressed out. And I could see it in her and hear it in her voice. And it just kind of takes me back to because I know that pain. I know that way too well, you know? And it's just good to see people who really have made up in their mind, you know what? It's time. I got to do something, you know? And for them to take those steps and do it, it's just good because if you don't change, nothing changes. So I'm grateful myself because when I saw that information, Michelle, I didn't have to look at it. I could have just do it and like I do a lot of stuff. But because I saw that, and because I believed you, I trusted you, never met you. Sort of remind me how Christina said about me. Never seen the guy before. But you just know energy does not lie, right? And so I reached out to her. I got that information. I joined that program. I got inside the community. That was all I needed. Once I got inside the community, it was go time then. But and again, I'm just grateful. I'm thankful to just be here. Yes, the money has been awesome, but man, just waking up knowing that nobody can fire me. I don't have to worry about getting laid off. I don't have to stress about my bills. I don't have to worry about getting any payday loans. I don't have to look at my account like I used to lay up in the bed and while the ceiling fan and knowing that there's negative $17 in the bank and I got rent due. Now I can comfortably pay my bills. And it's all thanks to guys. What I've learned in this, I didn't reinvent the wheel. I just follow what was in the training. And if you follow that, I can't promise you what you'll make, but you will learn skills if you just stay locked in and consistent. It's going to be hard for you not to, guys, if you don't quit. So I know I'm long-winded, forgive me, but I just get so excited, man, when I get on these calls because I just don't understand how people just can't just go straight to everybody who invited them and just join. Because if you knew what you had access to and what you were listening to, guys, it would blow your mind. So again, long-winded. Appreciate you, Michelle. I'm excited about this training that I'm doing coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm just grateful at the end of the day. So I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. And I'm excited about the training too. He gave me the topic today. I'm like, oh, it's going to be so good. But that's what you guys get. You're not getting a course that is outdated. You're getting innovative training. You're getting trained by the people having success right now in this industry. I did notice many people say, oh my gosh, I really want to do this. I didn't get approved for payment plans. I don't have the money. I'm going to share two stories with you. I had a gal, she actually discovered me on TikTok and she goes, I don't even know why I was on TikTok. I don't even like TikTok. She goes, because I like Facebook, but it's, I don't know. She found me, right? Pretty cool. And she goes, I don't have the money to get started, but I am going to do this. She goes, the other day she came home and her son's pants were like this too high. And she goes, I couldn't afford new pants. And she said, with the cost of groceries, she goes, when we pay for every bill, she goes, I don't even have enough money to buy another loaf of bread. She had no money to get started. Guess what she did? She sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, you guys. She goes, I sold a lamp. I sold a dresser. She sold clothes. She goes, I sold pictures. She goes, I don't need that material stuff. I need to be able to buy my children pants when I can. Here's the thing. She still to this day has not created one video, but she's really good storytelling on Facebook. She started sharing on Facebook that she goes, hey, does anybody know anything about digital marketing? I'm going to enter the world of digital marketing. I don't have the money, so I'm selling some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Wish me luck. She started just sharing her story on Facebook Marketplace. In a day and a half, she came up with the money to buy the $300 passive daily pay blueprint. She shared another post on Facebook how excited she was. To make a long story short, she went home that night, set her system up. It was activated. She made a post and made $900 in her first 24 hours. 3 passive daily pay blueprint customers. But I want to share this with you. I'm going to fast forward to a year later. She messaged me and she goes, I have to share a story with you, but I want to talk to you. I want you to hear my voice. I got on the phone with her and she was crying. She goes, my family, she's a single mom to 3 kids. She goes, we get to go on our first vacation. She goes, me and my kids, my family, we've never left our state. She goes, I get to surprise them for Christmas with a free trip for going on an airplane, our first vacation, all because she sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. And what she did, you guys, is she goes, I would put $300 into my family budget in a week. Anything over 300, she put back for Christmas, birthdays, emergencies, and holidays. Because she sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I love what Daryl just said. Risk takers take the risk. She took the risk and it's completely changed her life. I said, please call me. Please send me pictures of you and your kids on your trip. They had the best trip ever. And she tells her kids that story all the time because I sold some stuff. And she goes, guess what? We have a better dresser now. We have a better lamp now. My kids got clothes that fit. So I'm sharing with you guys, if you're in a place, you probably have apps on your phone that probably cost you $50 a month. You probably got apps that you live stream on your TV that cost you $100 a month. You'll pay $100 a month for entertainment on your TV, which is $1,200 a year. That will never change your life. This program was geared to help families change their life. Because what I loved about her getting started, you think about it, she had a one-time investment of $300 and a one-time investment of her $39 website fee, no monthly expenses after that. So she was, rest assured, that she didn't have any other expenses. So I just encourage you to have the courage to change your life. And what a better time. You get to be part of 2 different promotions that we have going on. You get started with the bundle pack today. You get your name in the drawing for an additional $1,000 that you can earn. And the iPad is going to be drawing on Sunday. Somebody's going to be having an iPad shipped to their door on Sunday. So you guys, if you've been like, I don't know, I think now is the best time. So what you need to do next is get back with the person that shared this with you. They sent you an email to get on here tonight. Go to the bottom of that email. There's a PS. Click on that PS. It will take you to their website. Look at every program. Overthink the success you can have. Don't overthink the things that can't happen. Overthink the things that could happen. I will tell you, it was the best decision I ever made. Learning digital marketing skills. It's changed my life, and I can you as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. We look forward to seeing you inside the community. And again, get back with the person that shared this with you. They would absolutely love to help you get started. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you inside.